Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anna Morfides with Mini Hearts Counseling. And it's actually been a while since I've been online, but I had this beautiful idea to make a summary of the workshop that I just put online for free to heal anxious attachment style and freeing ourselves from the anxious attachment style. And the statistics show that about 20% of us do acquire this as children because no one escapes attachment style. The core beliefs that come with this attachment style are always reflecting negative things like we're not enough, we're unworthy, we're defective. And then we have a negative self-view. Out of the 4 attachment styles, that's the only one that has a negative self-view. So therefore, it's almost like we attach to others in order to make ourselves feel better, because we haven't cultivated that within ourselves. We don't have the neurosynapses to fire off those feelings from those particular thoughts within ourselves. Therefore, that's why we become anxious. And it's just not a fun way to be in adult relationships, whether it is relationships with your peers, with your friends, bosses, co-workers, lovers, like whoever it is. Attaching ourselves to other people and or ideas about ourselves that are false, such as that we're not worthy of love, or we're bound to be rejected, we're bound to be alone, is like what I would say is the cause of all suffering. Attachment is the cause of all suffering. So we did this workshop in order to release attachment to, first of all, negative self-views about ourselves, unhelpful core beliefs, and a need for anyone else to validate how worthy and how lovable we are. So, in summary, the point of life to live it in a way that is in the least amount of resistance and in the least amount out of your head, because the mind is so powerful and we can spend so much time in our heads, is to feel good no matter what. If you can master feeling good no matter what is taking place in your life, no matter how your project is coming along, no matter how the people around you are acting, no matter how someone is showing up and you're wishing for something different, accepting our present moment is key. And the only way to accept the present moment is to be grateful for what we have in our life right now, just in this moment right now. So that's why we practice gratitude so much, because when we're grateful for what we have right now, we are putting out that vibration to bring in more things to be grateful for. Because if we're wishing for something else, that means we're not grateful for what we're having in this moment. So whether it is a job, a situation, a person, whatever it is, find the ways to be grateful for that thing right now. And the gratitude is the best way to raise our vibration. So on the David Hawkins human consciousness map, gratitude is, I want to say, about 500, 600 hertz, along with love at 700 hertz. And that is when you are aligning with the flow of life. Because when we're in guilt, shame, anxiety, scarcity, we are at 30 and 40 and 50 hertz of emitting, like our aura around us emits that vibrational frequency, and that is equal with suffering. We bring in more experiences to just continue living in that low vibrational field. And I know it because I've lived in it for, 40 years. Yeah, it's only been within the last 5 years that I really started to set myself free. And in particular, I would say probably in the last year the most. In the last year the most, if not even the last few months. And gratitude is the best way to do that. And then, of course, self-love is another way to continue to feel good no matter what. If you make a mistake, if you think you screwed up, if you took a left turn and it's supposed to make a right turn, or whatever it is that you have done that is causing you discomfort, love is always the answer. love is always the answer. We give ourselves love and compassion, and then we know that other people can only love us to the extent that we love ourselves. So that's what we do. We continue to pour love into ourselves, and then just pour so much love that it doesn't even matter if anyone else is bringing it back to you. Just pour so much love into yourself that then that love can pour out onto other people and those around you. And you're already being such a great light in this world just by doing that. Just by doing that. So that is the main points of the workshop, is to love yourself no matter what. You have the capacity to look at yourself in the mirror every day and say to yourself how much you love yourself. Gratitude is the best way to keep raising that vibration and to get out of resentment, get out of hurt feelings. Gratitude and love. Be grateful for you and what you have around you in any situation, trying to find the nugget in everything. Love yourself, love everything. But I'm also not saying settle for things and or situations. Take things that you're passionate about to the furthest that you can. Ask for things, negotiate, work hard, go for it, like achieve your goals, being grateful for what you have right now. And then if something is not working out, when you take it to the furthest that you possibly can, don't make it mean anything about yourself. That just means that you're supposed to be redirected in another path. That's all that it is. And then once we let go of that fear, because if it's a job that's ending, where else am I going to make this money? Who else is going to hire me? Where else am I going to go? Or if a person is leaving you, who else is going to love me? No. Allow that greater power that has gravity at 9.81 meters per square second, day in and day out, turns the seasons every year. The flowers bloom, like the tides coming in and out. That greater power, allow it to do its thing with you as well, to take you where you're supposed to be going. Path of least resistance, so not resisting what is unfolding, but also learning from what is taking place. Learning to set boundaries for yourself, learning to ask for things because you're worth it, always in a nonviolent communicative way, never pointing fingers, never blaming others, just always being self-loving, grateful, and give the opportunity to everyone around you, and then see where it goes. And especially give the biggest opportunity to yourself to live the most magical life ever by bathing in gratitude day in and day out. Grateful for things in the morning. Find the most grateful thing for yourself at night. Love yourself every time you pass by a mirror, and every time you have a thought that is unhelpful, switch it right away. Use cognitive behavioral therapy. Transmute it. If you want to say, like I was working with someone yesterday and they were thinking things like, people hate me, no one likes me, I'm not outgoing enough, I'm not this enough, I'm not no. Self-love. I am perfect exactly as I am. Remember that we are all individually like snowflakes. No snowflake is like any other, but together we do make this beautiful snow. So embrace the snowflake that you are. You are perfect exactly as you are. I love you, and I'm going to see you next time. If you have any, I do have some ideas about workshops, but if you have any ideas that you wanted me to work on, please, I would gratefully receive that message and would love to work on it with you. I'll see you next time.